One person was killed around noon today near I-20 in what Oxford police have called a road rage shooting, and a suspect is now in custody. Also tonight, Calhoun County brought in more industrial development last year than neighboring counties. Your local news starts now. East Alabama Now Local News has been bringing you the best local news coverage for 6 months. And now we're growing.
EAN News will be available to you 5 nights a week with new faces, new content, and coverage that is second to none.
We'll be bringing you the weather that matters to your neighborhood and to you. Rain or shine, you'll be in the know.
Sports always brings communities together, and EAN Sports will have coverage of all of our area events.
East Alabama Now, local news, new faces, same great coverage. Starting 5 days a week, May 1st, EAN Local News, your news on your schedule.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
Welcome to East Alabama Now Local News for Monday, April 3rd, 2023. I'm Mike Stedham. Oxford Police Chief Bill Partridge says a suspect has been arrested and charged with murder in connection with the shooting that took place around lunchtime at the intersection of Alabama 21 and Recreation Drive just north of I-20. The suspect has been identified as 71-year-old Tommy Joe Butts. Partridge has called the incident a road rage shooting, and the name of the victim has not yet been released. The investigation into that shooting took several hours and closed down one northbound and one southbound lane of the busy highway as police gathered evidence for the case. Normal traffic flow was restored around 3 this afternoon. Meanwhile, Alabama's law enforcement community is in mourning today over the deaths of 2 members of a life-saving helicopter crew that was stationed in Sylacauga. The Shelby County Coroner's Office says the pilot, Mark Gann of Sylacauga, and a registered nurse, Samuel Russell of Goodwater, were killed Sunday afternoon when their helicopter crashed near US 280 in northeast Shelby County. A female medic on that flight remains hospitalized in critical but stable condition. The Saver 4 helicopter had been called to transport a patient found in the woods to a nearby hospital. When we come back, we'll tell you about some good news for Calhoun County's industrial base.
Well, my name is Mike Craven, and we recently purchased an open carport, metal carport from Waldrop Manufacturing. I have an extra car. We have a very small home, very small driveway. And I needed somewhere just to park another vehicle, just out of the weather. And I had been told by 2 or 3 friends that knew we had recently remodeled a home that Waldrops were the people that you need to go talk to. I was in that area one day and I thought, hey, I'll just stop in, and I did without calling, and greeted warmly, well taken care of. It was just, really the whole process was just good from day one.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wedowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Calhoun County Industries announced plans to spend more than $103 million on new and expanded facilities over the next few years, according to a report released by the Alabama Department of Commerce. That study included all industrial expansion plans announced in 2022, which was a record year for the state, which generated $10.1 billion in new capital investments. The biggest share of Calhoun County's economic investment will be coming from the expansion of the Kronospan plant in East Aboga, which manufactures reconstituted wood products. Company officials announced their expansion plans late last summer. The second biggest announcement came last year from CVG in Piedmont, which makes vehicle seats and interior trim. Their plans to spend $3.2 million to expand their operation is expected to bring about an additional 80 jobs to their plant in the northern part of Calhoun County. Calhoun County accounted for the lion's share of industrial development for East Alabama in 2020. Talladega County came in second with over $56 million in new investments, followed by St. Clair County with $8.3 million and Etowah County with just over $7.5 million. There's going to be a flashlight Easter egg hunt on April 6th at the City of Anniston's Youth Sports Complex football field starting at 7 p.m. It's going to be a fun evening hunting Easter eggs with flashlights. The cost of admission is $3 per child. Make sure to bring a flashlight and a bag or basket to put eggs in. Also, Anniston is putting out a call to the community for egg donations that are pre-filled by Wednesday, April 5th by 7 p.m. For more information, you can contact the Carver Center at 256-231-7630 and or the Anniston Aquatic Center at 256-847-7349. And I'll be back with the weather in just a moment.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
Well, it looks like we'll have a couple of warm and dry days ahead of us with highs in the 80s. Rain comes back to East Alabama on Thursday, along with a drop in temperatures. Right now, Easter weekend is looking wet and cool with highs in the 60s. Thank you for watching East Alabama Now Local News. Look for us here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evening to bring you the latest news from around Calhoun and Cleveland counties. You may have watched our new promotional video at the top of this newscast. We're expanding our news team and production schedule to give you even better coverage of the local news you need to know 5 days a week. You can find out more details about these changes by joining our local news engagement group on Facebook. So please continue to like our social media posts and share them with all your friends. We'll see you Wednesday for your news on your schedule.